Hello everyone, and welcome back. I've got a fairly resource-heavy medieval home for you. Kinda oak-heavy, Be sure you have quite a bit of logs in your creative inventory or a forest nearby if you're building survival mode. But with that said, I don't think we should waste any time and let's jump right to it. So for this design, this is primarily minus one item, or actually two. This is primarily what we'll be using for materials for this building. So if you want to pause and take a look at what we have for materials, I'm going to go ahead and show you the foundation now. You're probably going to want to pause so you can place this in the ground. All right, so with that shown, what we're going to do is we're going to be raising this entire platform up another level. So what you're going to want to do is once you place this in the ground, just bring it up one more time. So once you've raised your platform, I simply turned the middle part into a flooring, which is the spruce wood planks. The oak wood is to define the interior wall, and then the cobble and the oak wood logs define the exterior wall. So we're going to go ahead and start building up the exterior wall first. So what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to follow this pattern all the way around, raising the logs by one and then adding in feet. Oh, wait a minute. Except for this point right here, this is a mistake. You're going to want to break that down and make sure it's a 3 gap matching the other side. And now we can go ahead and raise the logs. Once the logs are all raised up, now we're going to go ahead and start doing a little interior along with the just the basic of the base. So I'm going to throw logs on all the ones on the inside like this. Then I'm going to place these logs all the way around like this. What you should have is a ton of oak logs so far, and we're going to keep adding on to that. Because now that we have these 2 high, we want to make them 5 high, so we're going to add 3 on all the outer posts. And once all your posts are 5 high, we're going to connect them all together, like so. So now that the oak logs are 5 high and all connected, we're going to grab, we're going to stay with the interior and the lower half of the structure. So we're going to need some more oak wood planks, oak wood logs, cobblestone stairs, and that's actually a good start for now. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill in, kind of like my older style buildings or previous videos, we're going to match the logs just to kind of fill in the interior now. And you want to do this all the way around your building. Now that that is complete, we're going to go ahead and fill in the gaps with any wall material you would like. I'm just going to use oak wood planks for this. And once you fill in the walls, we can go ahead and add in the upper part of the building, which will be the upstairs on one side. So what I'm going to do is from this corner, I'm going to drag a spot across, and then I'm going to take the spruce wood planks and fill it in. And then just to finish up, we're going to add in the staircase now. So I'm going to put a cobblestone staircase here at the edge, oak wood, then I'm going to go up until I reach this point, or the upstairs, and then underneath, just to kind of give it a little more support. That's all I'm going to do. Put some oak logs underneath, call it good. Now we can continue and stay with the outside of the structure. And to do that, we're going to need cobblestone, mossy stone brick, cracked stone brick, polished andesite, stone brick stairs, oak fencing, and that's a good start. So essentially all we're going to do is we're going to fill in these outer gaps, and then we're going to create whatever sort of pattern we want. If you want it just to be the solid stone brick, fine, that's good enough for me if it's good enough for you. And then here, and just in between these gaps, we're just going to put some stone brick staircases like so. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to go around and finish this up. I'll be right back. So when you've completed the outside of your building, finishing up textures that you enjoy, or, just mixing them up, or even just keeping them a solid slate, that's up to you. I went ahead and I added in the kind of the door frame. I put in this upside down spruce wood staircase. Then I'm going to add 2 slabs or bricks of cobblestone, some fencing. Then I'm going to put a stone brick staircase there. And then I'm going to take a log, oak wood log, put it there. Then I'm going to shove a door in place, just for now. And then we'll call that good. So that pretty much takes care of the lower half. We're going to keep working with the lower half of the building. So what we'll be needing are the fences and some oak wood logs. So, oh, and some cobblestone stairs. So the cobblestone staircases we're going to place here on the front. You'll have 4 slots in the front. You're going to do the same on the back. And then as well, the same right here. Then we're going to add a little extrusions onto this side of the building, because this side will be a little plain. So what I'm going to do is just simply add in these 4, kind of jet out a little bit more, and then I'm going to bring some fence posts all the way to the top. And then here in this gap, I'm going to raise this up, put cobblestone staircases like that, then facing out again here, and then a cobblestone slab upside down right there, or on the lower half, not upside down. And then one more, we're going to put an oak wood here, and then some planks going up. Fences going up like that. So now that the bottom half of the structure is complete, we're going to go ahead and start working on the rooftop. So for the rooftop, what we're going to do is we're going to raise this by 3, as well as 3 here. This is going to go up 5, then 1 here, another 5, and then you're going to have 2, 2, then a decorative log coming out, and then 1. And that's how that should look. You're going to want to do another set right here, and then you're going to do another set here, and then you want to do one on the back, and then only a half one on the side. So I'm going to do that. I'll be right back. So what you should have is something that looks like this for the main part, the tallest point of the structure, the biggest part of the house. And then for the other one, what we're going to do is raise this by 2 on all 4, and then we're going to go up by 1, another 1 there, so it's like 3, and then actually I think that's a 2, and then it just goes across like that. And then you can take this one and drag it all the way to the back, make sure it lines up with this one before the 2. Now we can go ahead and continue framing the rooftop. So to frame the rooftop, I'm going to take my birchwood slabs and I'm going to connect them all together like so. When you get to this point, it's just about lining it up and matching it. It's not going to be perfect on both sides because of the way of the design of the structure, but you can still make it work somewhat, and you want these to line up a little differently. So like they will eventually fold into these other birchwood slabs like so. I'll show you in just a second, like that. And that's how it should look when you're done with it. Something like that. Then we can go ahead and lay the rooftop on it. And for the rooftop, what we'll be using is spruce wood stairs, spruce wood planks, hay bales, wooden trapdoors, as well as cobblestone slabs and cobblestone stairs. So just for the simplest part of the build, I'm going to show you this little spot. All we're going to do is take some spruce wood wooden planks, drag them across there, put 2 stairs there, put stairs across that way, put more stairs there, keep doing that same process around, and when you get to the corner, you just follow that down and get rid of those 2 logs. So when you finished up the roof, this is kind of what it should look like. Actually, this is what it should look like if you want to match mine. And then what we can do from here is add a little more detail into the rooftop just to kind of make it look a little better. So we'll start here. We're going to raise all these logs up by 1. Then we're going to add in some cobblestone on the top just to kind of raise it slightly higher than the staircase. And then the same thing here, we're going to add it going across the top like so, with some cobblestone stairs going up to the rooftop like that. Now that was the simplest part. Now we're going to create a little more tedious part by adding in your cobblestone staircases going up, following the stairs only. And when you get to the front face here with that spruce wood plank, We're going to put andesite in those two spots. And then we're going to grab some stone brick staircases and put them underneath those. And then you're just simply going to follow that same sort of pattern around the outside of the roof. So I will do that right now. So now that all the rooftop parts are placed, we can go ahead, well, I'll show you some things. Like there are certain parts of this rooftop overhang that are going to be a little tricky. So some of these places that don't really make much sense, I like to just put a full block there to kind of give them a little more thickness as to where they connect, as well as like right here on this side. If you want it to match, the best way to do it would be to do something like that and then add in your andesite in certain areas just to kind of give it that full thickness look. So continuing with the rooftop overhang, we can make this look a little better. So what I'm going to do is take the stone brick stairs towards the center of the building. We're going to do this on both sides of this. We're going to have the stone brick facing in like that, and then we're going to have two spruce wood staircases facing in like so as well. And then atop, we're going to put andesite and then a cobblestone staircase like that, just to finish off the front trim. And you want to do that on the other side. And then following all the posts around the building, you want to put a stone brick staircase like that all the way around on the posts. And once you have completed that, we're going to go ahead and take a look at this point of the building right here, the extension. So what we're going to do is we're going to look up into this mess, delete all of those birchwood planks, our slabs, and then we're going to replace them with oak wood logs. And then from this post, we're going to add one here, like that. And then we can go ahead and fill in that gap with the fencing, because that's what's going to go there. And behind that is going to be the clay. And we're going to do that on the other side as well, same exact thing. But then for this front face, it's a little different. You're going to want these two stone bricks like that, one up there, and then you're going to want to do spruce wood staircases like that just to finish that off. And now we can go ahead and work on the upper floor walling, which will be made of white stained clay. So for the inside here, you're going to grab some oak wood logs as well. And what we're going to do is where these oak wood logs are facing up, we're just going to fill it in, potentially breaking some of the birchwood planks, or half slabs, whatever you want to call them. So they're going to get in the way. And then we're going to fill that in with the white stained clay. So how this will work is the areas are going to be mostly an indentation of one. So the wall will always be one in, so it allows us to have more detail on the overall building design, like so. And you're going to do this all the way around the structure in most places. So once it's filled in, you're going to probably notice it's kind of a mess in here. So we can clean that up a bit, make it look a little nicer. So what I'm going to do is delete these birchwood half slabs here on the bottom, the bottom part of the structure, or the lower part of the ceiling, as well as these ones over here, going all the way back. And you're going to want to probably add a window there. It's getting a little dark. And then just break all of these, as they're very annoying. They just help us place the staircases. And then you can raise this ceiling, or raise the walling up a little bit more. And then over here, we're going to add in some more oak wood. And then this is where we're going to need some more spruce wood planks, fill in the window. So that takes care of that. And then we'll be needing spruce wood stairs. So for this part, I'm going to add a row of ceilings, a row of ceiling this way, and then another row going that way, just to kind of dress it up a bit more. I'll be deleting that log, using the oak logs to finish this sort of design on both sides. And I'm going to do that here, get rid of those birchwood up there. And then just to kind of smoothen out a bit more, I'm going to add some spruce wood staircases like so, back and forth, to kind of cover up the rest. Just kind of give it a little more of a rustic feeling. And one last thing we can do is adding some oak fences up here and then just kind of give these a little bit of a point. And that will take care of the inside now. So the next thing we can do is go back to the outside of the structure and begin ultimately texturing and detailing the rest of the building. So for the front face of the detailing, we're going to be needing some cobblestone stairs, stone brick stairs, glass, whatever flour you want to use, coarse dirt, trapdoors, ladders, some oak logs, and might as well grab some spruce wood stairs for now. So the first thing we're going to do is place the spruce wood stairs in the upper gap here, and then we're going to place 2 more here, and then we're going to use a stone brick stair in the center. Now we're going to use the spruce oak wood logs like so, 2 in the front, 2 cobblestone staircases, 1 upside down stone brick in the center, using the coarse dirt, then 6 trapdoors, then 2 glass panes, following all sides with the ladders, placing the flour, and then finishing up with 2 more trapdoors on either side just to kind of give it that look. And you want to copy this onto the other side of the building. Now for the back face, or the back side, I'm going to do it a little differently. I'm just going to add a little bit more of an extrusional design, I guess, just to kind of give it a little more depth and work with it like that. Just a little different than the original, but I feel like it kind of needs something there. And then for this point, I'm probably just going to do a minor one, so to kind of like act like a brace on the back side. And that will take care of that. And then for this kind of detailing right here, we're going to add in some, we're going to break these birchwood half slabs first, and then we're just going to add in some more oak underneath. You're going to be needing some oak wood fences to finish this, and what we're going to do is simply follow a pattern and then add in the fences in the gaps that don't have anything. And that will take care of that side of the detailing. Now we have one more face to finish, which is this little one, and what we're going to do with this is use the oak wood log here in the center, coarse dirt, the same sort of design with the windows on the inside, the inner board, and then using the spruce wood here with trapdoors, then calling it good by placing a stone brick staircase there in the center and actually 2 more trapdoors there on the side, and that will wrap that one. And then you have one last little area that's hard to design. I'm going to do the lazy kind of detailing here and keep with the other side. So I'm just going to use the 2 staircases and the oak wood fencing. And then that takes care of the house design overall, except for one little thing I did forget. Is just a little bit of a break in the rooftop. I'm just going to make a 1 space gap in between all the hay bales and then put trapdoors in the front. I'm just going to copy that over to the other side. And voila, that wraps up yet another quick home tutorial for you all. I hope you were able to follow along and enjoy what I have made and have made thus far. I know I should do interior, and yes, I will. I will post a quick clip of what you can do with the house next time around. It'll be like a short clip, and that definitely means I'm going to be doing the furnishing of this building in the next video. It'll probably be a very short clip, and it shouldn't take too much time. And I'll do it to the best of my ability, even though I am kind of stuck on the old villager kind of, those type of crappy designs, but I'll give it my best shot. But at least for now, I give you this simple medievalish rustic design or cross design. So with all that said, in a heavy heart, I say as always, until next time, see you later.